What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can get Trey Lance for free. I've already done it. I got him for free. A lot of you guys took advantage of the glitch that was going on earlier, and when you got your the Week 4 pack that you get from doing all the Wild Card Wednesday stuff, you were able to keep all the cards. Everybody is not as lucky, but as long as one of us got it, we all got it. So, I got the pack. I'm going to show you guys that information really quickly. Then we're going to talk about the abilities that goes into, that you should use with Trey Lance and what the best scenario is. Now, what makes him different from like Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, and stuff like that? I didn't use Russell Wilson, but I've used Cam Newton. Cam Newton is a really, really good card. It's just that in certain cases, he can't make certain throws. But it looks like they gave Trey Lance the ability to make those crossbody throws and wild throws that otherwise other players can't make. Russell Wilson can also make it, but again, I'm talking about those throws without the right deadeye, like no sideline deadeye, but you can run to the right and throw all the way across your body to the left, run to the left and throw to the right. Certain quarterbacks just can't do that, and that creates a major problem. So what happens is, in this current week right here, Trey Lance I believe he was a 96 overall. Now, you can always buy him. One of the things that we do here, though, we really, really grind the challenges. So this should be the week that you get the free card. So right here, we're at tier 24, and we got the Wild Card Wednesday, week 21 to 24, and Cat Fantasy Pack, and he was the top card in it. Shout out to all of you guys that got all the cards because of the glitch. Like I said, if you were on earlier before EA found out about it, you would have been able to get all of the cards together. But by the time you do it now, or if you're getting home from work or school and stuff like that, it's been patched, so you're only going to be able to choose one of the cards. All right, remember, that has to be done weekly in order for you to get that card. All right, so we're going to go over pretty much what makes Trey Lance a boss in the game. The type of fun I've been having with him. I know you guys saw some of the videos already with the gameplay, because I put some videos out just showing it to you, but some of you guys were asking about, how did you do this? How did you do that? You can always check out the early morning live streams right here on YouTube. And if you miss me on YouTube, go to GmiasWorld on Twitch. If you don't know what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that at GmiasWorld. And you'll be able to see what's going on as far as the schedule and what we have planned going forward. So pretty much right now, it's very, very simplistic, right? You're going to go ahead and use Pass Lead Elite, and you're going to use Escape Artist. Now, I will show you this, right? It's a very, very interesting thing, because a lot of the pro players and everybody, everybody's complaining, and oh my God, bro, this and that. You can't get both because it amounts to 16. I'm just going to verify that again, that is something that it's a lot that goes into it, because remember, the game is designed for you to use Escape Artists and to run around like a weirdo. That was actually, I believe that was something that they wanted to bring more to light, because since Madden 20, when it was out there, it's been something that's been a staple of the game. And to be honest with you, a lot of differences in the NFL today is that there's more mobility in QBs, getting outside the pocket, throwing the ball on the run, and making those plays. For EA Sports to promote the way that, Patrick Mahomes had Escape Artists, if you look at their Twitter feed, they were promoting the fact that, Escape Artists. It's very unfortunate with guys like Patrick Mahomes that they don't have both. Because you could argue and debate a wall. Patrick Mahomes should be able to get Gunslinger and Escape Artist in Madden, especially in Ultimate Team. But because the comp players are part of our thing, because it's not their thing, it's our thing. All the Mudheads have been doing it since Madden 10, when people even know it was in the game. This has come a long way. So I just want to make sure you guys understand, you can't get both, but to make sure that you get a proper release when you're throwing the ball, I'm going to suggest that you go Escape Artist, Pass Lead Elite for Trey Lance. Now, when you start to take a look at some of the other abilities that he has, the roaming deadeye and stuff like that, I get questions like, yo, G, should we use it? Is it something that's necessary? I don't think it's necessary for him, depending on how you throw the ball. You got to know when to let go of turbo when you throw it. You got to know just the feel of the game. Now, he will overthrow passes, all right? He will do that, but every quarterback does that. So there's no guarantee that he's going to make the right throw every time. But I will tell you this, he has a very, very smooth release, all right? It's similar to like Jalen Hurts, right? And like I said, I haven't used Russell Wilson, but a lot of you guys have told me that Russell Wilson is really good also. The thing that makes Trey Lance a little bit different, let's go over to his numbers, is that he's 6'4". So he's bigger. He's not going to get those passes knocked down that you would otherwise have knocked down if you had Russell Wilson as your quarterback. Because that's one of the major things that plague like Michael Vick. The guys that are like 6 foot and lower, they have a very, very high probability of having that ball batted down before it gets out. So he pretty much has everything that you would need. Right? He has a speed, he has a throw power, the deep accuracy be 94. Would I like that to be 95? Yes. Do I think it matters? No. Okay, one of the things that happened as far as like Derrick Henry goes, it became very, very obvious that you needed certain things for the card to make it work properly. And the one thing that Derrick Henry was lacking was deep accuracy because the ball was never thrown properly. Trey Lance can throw the ball, properly, and he zips it right in. And like I said, again, the way he releases it with pass lead elite is very, very good. Now, obviously, Gunslinger would make it, that much better. But again, these abilities will be more than enough for you. Now, when you round out the rest of it, because remember, they gave the defense an advantage by raising it to 18 and they left the offense at 14. Do I think that's fair? No. But they're trying to balance the game, probably in preparation for Madden 23 to kind of see what works and what they should probably take away, etc., etc. So already on my quarterback, I have 13, which is absolutely ridiculous, but it is the way the game is right now. Maybe with their next update, they can probably take a look at that and fix it and look, like, yo, this doesn't make any sense type thing, and go from there. Now, the next ability that I would suggest that you have that I've really fallen in love with is Leapfrog. Now, a lot of you guys are like, bro, gee, what are you talking about? You remember when Leapfrog was wild and guys was jumping over people's heads? It's come such a long way. A lot of you guys that are new to Madden, they've experimented with all these abilities and they've made them freakishly OP or just not be able to work. And there's no in between. Leapfrog, you literally, in past Maddens, would be able to jump over a 7-foot guy and just keep going. But they've since tuned it up. They've added it as a journal, and it works out. Now, I put it on Eric Dickerson over Patterson because it's something about Eric Dickerson. When he journals, his speed and his momentum just keeps going. And it's real weird. I can't really explain how and why, but I still believe Patterson is a top 2 running back in the game. I just like the way Eric Dickerson does it. Now, in certain cases, he'll just get tackled with little tiny guys like Deion Sanders will hit stick him and stupidness like that. But if you have the ability to journal and you use it wisely, he's dangerous. Also notice he has a 99 agility. So most of you guys are like, yo, gee, do I really need that as my additional ability? What about Slot Apprentice? Like the pros are telling me to use Slot Apprentice. Now, this is the thing where I'll try to explain to you guys the difference between understanding Madden and going with the meta as a pro, right? So if you go Slot Apprentice and you can make corner routes, post routes, whatever, you would obviously have to be running 3 wide receiver sets or any sets with, that slot receiver in it, right? Why not get a playbook that already has the routes in it? Because I'm using a quarterback like this, I went to the Rams playbook so I can run more tight. Get outside the pocket, post routes are already set, things like that. The corner routes are already set. You can go New Orleans. You can get playbooks that already have it preset. So you don't technically need it. Is it advantageous? Maybe at the beginning of the year it was. Right now, with everybody being 99 speed in the backfield, it doesn't really matter. So I would just suggest that you go with something that'll help the run game so that when you have to run the ball, everything is good. And then you put everything else on your quarterback for now until they update everything else. And as far as the X factors go, the double me's come into play because these are the guys that you throw the ball to regularly. And guess what happens? Once one of these guys get activated, now you're throwing mosses. Or I can moss without the ability, so it doesn't bother me. But for those of you guys that can't moss, you keep throwing them passes. They light up, throw it in single coverage, automatic catch. All right, so that's the game plan for now. That's where we are. Look out for more gameplay. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.